EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else.
Here we go. 11.
Opening play, and Stroud will throw it. Got his man, Dell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. 4 yards. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Now they'll audible to something else. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devon Achane, 58 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener.
Falcons nothing. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's across the 43, extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, set.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flowers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard.
Looking to throw is Williams. That is caught. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Flowers. And they can't bring him down. He's still on his feet. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Tyler Luke set.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tank Dell, 65 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Falcons 7. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. To the air, Williams. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up second.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flowers. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
49-yard line. A gain of 1.
Throwing is Williams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll go. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
They'll run on first down. Flowers. And a solid run down inside the 30. 59 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
What is up? Hey, Volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Yes.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Flowers. And he'll go down at the 28. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Flowers. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw, Williams. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, trying to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now, this offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Stroud. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
The throwing again is Stroud. His throw incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Here's Stroud. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
First down, Kansas City.
The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the clear, right?
Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
At the Falcons' 26-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before it could even get started.
Brought down at the 31-yard line.
South. We working up the wide receiver. We working. Hey, uno. Robin.
Stroud looking to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
It's 4th down.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This from 44 yards out, left hash. The kick by Carlson is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And he whips that one incomplete there. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be. You just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
Here's Williams. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Yes. Touch slam. Yes. Tempo. Ball it.
They'll run on first down. It's Flowers. And he stopped immediately there.
The 46-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Vegas.
From the gun, here's Williams. Going for the deep ball. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
2 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
He'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons are back within a score.
32.
The Falcons will line up.
They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And so they run it in on the 2-point try. And it's so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the 2-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the 2-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Here we go.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do
put your foot on
best.
the gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 125, moving him into a tie with Walter Payton on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 24, Falcons 15. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kevontae Turpin, 41 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up when we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up? Because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellows up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
To the right side and caught by Dell. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Stroud looking to change the play.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Nike Texas.
Up the middle, Achane. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
At the 38-yard line.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. This 2nd and 4. The Falcons going to use another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Stroud completes this out wide. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now they'll shift things around. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Third down and 1.
Here we go. 118. Let's go. 2 jet. 19 taxi.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
19 taxi. Hey, Uno Mars. White Tony. Puppy.
Stroud. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, having back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
19. What's that?
That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, Flowers. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. This short throw caught by Goddard. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He's going to air one out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Back to throw again. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw once more, here's Williams. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown.
Dallas Goedert from 8 yards out. And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that gives them a 3-point lead.
Chiefs 27. Tyler Loop set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know. Our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll run for it with Achane. Shrugs him with a stiff arm. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
On first down, back to Achane. And some room to run now. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 105 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener.
First down, Kansas City.
And now an audible here into something else. Now Achane on first and 10. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1. At the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. Carlson now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Chiefs 34, Falcons 30.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the third quarter, but A moment ago, the touchdown that puts him back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've had to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
And the Falcons first down.
To the air, Williams. This short throw caught by Goddard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Looking to throw is Williams. That is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing is Williams. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Williams. He's got his line back out of the backfield. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, Williams. And he fires one incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kevontae Turpin, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
Chiefs 34.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Look hot.
And Stroud now to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Achane is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Stroud wants to change it up with an audible. Now they'll change things up.
Ready.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 126, the same number Jim Brown had during his 9-year career. And the Chiefs have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To throw, it's Williams. This short throw caught by Goddard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
2nd and 2. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
9 yards.
75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Flowers. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. This short throw caught by Goddard. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Ty Felton, 44 yards. And the Falcons have regained the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
44. Chiefs, 41.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Throwing now is Stroud. And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Devon Achane. 65 yards. And the Chiefs use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
44. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
Here's Williams.
At the 37-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Stroud looking to change the play. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Second and 10. Now they'll audible to something else. Here's Stroud. He's going to try and go deep again. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. 118. That's right.
Stroud to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. George Kittle from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the the 22-yard line.
Gain of 43 yards.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
For Ty Felton.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Throwing again here, Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. 126 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Stroud, he's going to audible to something else.
Look at hot, look at hot. South. Look.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
All right. Mikey Jackson. King. What's that?
Now Stroud. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
A call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense, because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And this is 4-down territory here. They know down 2 scores at this late stage, 10-yard passes aren't going to do it. So they took the shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be out right at the 35. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Williams looking to do it himself, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use them on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
60 boxes, 6 go.
There he goes again. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Chiefs are looking good here. The season openers are able to extend their lead.
Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
First down, Chiefs.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. We're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that